Yeah, thanks, Shubs. Okay, of course, yeah. Congratulations to Team Mamelodi Sundowns. Congratulations to this group of incredible human beings. These football players fight and give so much to this beautiful football club. Congratulations to the technical staff, Mangoba, Steve, Wendell, and the rest of the support structure. And of course, yeah, congratulations to the Mamelodi Sundowns supporters. Another win, and the happiness index is still preserved. Yeah, well, a quick summation of the match. Difficult game against a good opposition with a good coach. A coach that we've got a lot of respect for, and someone who I think adds a lot of value to South African football. And not very easy from a tactical perspective to dominate a team like this. And also very difficult for us as a team because we were the only team that was really, really responsible for setting the intensity and the tempo of the match. And that's not always easy, but we did that very, very well, especially in the second half. Adapting to the flexibility and the constant changes in the formation from the opposition is also not easy. They started with a back four, and then they went into a back three, and then ultimately finished the game with a back four again. So yeah, difficult game, but we did very well, and we were business like today, and we just got the job done.
Thank you, Coach Karabo Pasha. Please go ahead.
Thank you. Good evening, Coach. Congratulations on the result, and good evening once again to my colleagues. Coach, what is the secret? You haven't conceded in 720 minutes, which translates to 9 games or 8. What exactly is the secret? I mean, you've spoken about how good a coach, a coach Mendop is, and it really is because, German coaches in terms of structure and formation, they are one of the best in world football. But what exactly is the secret from Mamelodi Sundowns continuously and creating such records? And obviously, secondly, coach, you don't plan a season on records, but here you are continuously breaking records. What does that mean for you and the club going forward? Thank you.
Yeah, Karabo, it's a simple thing. The game, I say this all the time, the game belongs to the players. They are the ones that play, they are the ones that run, they are the ones that work extremely hard in preparing for the match. They are the ones that sit for hours to do corrections. They are the ones that sit hours analyzing the opposition, and they take their careers very seriously. So everything that you see is as a result of the profile and the hard work of these amazing football players. And I don't think even as a country, as a football nation, we give them the praise and the credit that they deserve. They are disciplined, they are committed, they are extremely focused, and you can see it even with today's match, where it's very easy to just turn up, and go through the motions after winning a cup final, but they come and they perform. So they deserve all the credit. They are top professionals, and we are just very fortunate as a football club to have such magnificent human beings serving the badge and giving their all on the pitch.
Titi Chavalala, then Gumede.
Temba Shabalala, Joseph from Sports. Coach, just a quick one on you. I mean, usually after seeing players give their all in a cup final like the one that you got, that took you all the way down to the sudden death, and after so much intensity of play, you still had some of the players that were playing over the weekend, one being Andy Lejali, running throughout the match, even contesting the man of the match. Just take us through the physical conditioning department, and you having made the changes that you made, the mental strength that you have instilled on these players. How do you get it right? Because mostly some players would still be on a celebratory mood, and the league match would be a disaster performance. But even when it was hard, they still hung on.
Yeah, good evening, Titi. Look, you're right. Of course, the conditioning department, like every other department at Mamelodi Sundowns, is doing a fantastic job. I think as a club, as an institution, we are fortunate that we have top professionals, and this is not only in the conditioning department. There's the analysis department, there's the maintenance department on the pitch, and the people that are responsible for how the pitch looks and to the pitch and make sure that we have the right sort of conditions. You've got the security department, who work also tirelessly to make sure that the players are in a serene environment and can focus only on performing. And you have your medical department that's working extremely hard to make sure that players return back fit, strong, and without possibilities of reoccurrences of injuries. And then you have your management department who assist in facilitating a lot of very good work that is done behind the scenes. You've got your communications department that make sure that they support us and give us as much information with regards to not just our team, but the opposition, etc., etc., and the senior management, and in the president, the chairman. And as you say, it's a complete team performance. No one man is an island at Sundowns, and not one person is more important than any other. Mamelodi Sundowns is not a club that is established on the principles of Animal Farm. So we are all just as important, and we are all just as important in relation to giving our very best to support the players. But as I say, at the end of the day, I hope we can give a lot more credit to this fantastic group of football players. I don't think we give them the due diligence in relation to the praise and appreciation for what, not just what they're doing for Sundowns, but what they are doing for South African football. They're rewriting the narrative, explaining through performances that good football can win you games, and that's very important for the direction that South African football needs to take. So good, congratulations to this fantastic group of players, and congratulations, as I said once more, to the technical team and everyone else that's involved in making sure that the product is right on the pitch.
Mike Gumede. Please go ahead, sir.
Evening, coach, evening, colleagues. Coach, just to take you away from the game, I want to ask about Klumbukekan. I'm not sure if he was present, over the weekend in those celebrations when we are pumping the champagne. Just maybe, what's the status around him? Where are you guys standing with him? I understand that you are having fragile and very delicate conversations with.
Thanks, Mike. No, I think the club will issue out a statement. There's good plans. This club is a very good club, a club that treats its people very, very well. And Sompo is no different. Sompo deserves the respect that this club is giving him. And I think I don't want to say too much except to say let's wait for the club to issue a formal statement. And yeah.
Lorenzo, is there anyone after Lorenzo? Tozamile will be, if there's anyone after you, it will be the last hand. So Lorenzo, then Tozamile.
Coach Rulani, congrats on the win. It's Lorenzo.
Hi, Lorenzo.
I just want to ask you about two players in particular, Grant Kekana and Neo Maema. It's two names that, didn't really excite many of the Sundowns fans in the off-season. But they've been two crucial players for you guys this season in an amazing start. Does that speak to perhaps a new transfer strategy? Because Sundowns has always been, synonymous with high-profile players, big names in South African football. And how impressed have you been with their performances this far?
Thanks, Lawrence. Look, I think whatever we speak about in relation to the performances of the new players, we mustn't forget the importance of the players that were here last season, and I don't want to say the older players or the senior players, but just generally the players that were part of the group last season. These are the players that have ensured that it's easy the integration of the new players, and they make the environment conducive for the integration and the adaptation of these new players. And without speaking about them, it becomes very difficult to speak about the new players, you know. So huge credits to the people like Mshishi, Kennedy Mwini, Dennis Musa, Andy Lejali for allowing these new players with so much potential to be able to adapt and come in, and giving them the trust to be accepted within the group. But that again also is speaks about how they have gone to work very, very hard to get the trust from their teammates, and that becomes the number one responsibility of any player being integrated into an existing group. The most important thing in that space is to make sure that you can buy in through effort and commitment and training attitude. You buy the confidence and the trust of your teammates, and they've done exceptionally well with regards to that. They've still got a lot to improve, and the good thing is they have the right level of intelligence to be able to accept that they've got a lot of work to do. But when you see players like this with not just the quality, but also with competitive experience in the PSL, you then translate that into performances. But yeah, good work done, not just from the technical team, but the vision of senior management of the club to try to cut down the average age of the squad, the scouting department with regards to the hard work that they put in behind the scenes. So as I said even earlier, it's a collective effort, and all the good things that we are seeing at the moment are as a result of a lot of hard work, spade work that has been done by so many people behind the scenes over the years.
Tozamile, please go ahead. Then there's
Yeah.
a question delay.
Yeah, thanks, Shupi. Good evening, Coach.
Good evening,
Coach.
Tozman.
My question will be, looking at the good run of form, Sundowns have had since the beginning of the season. 8 matches into the season, you haven't considered a goal, and also first trophy in the bag. How much of this, can you attribute to the work that you did, guys, during preseason? Because at one stage you were quoted as saying that teams will find it very hard to beat Sundowns this season. And also, what kind of threats do you foresee in the future, just moving forward with the season? Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Tozman. Look, yeah, well, as I said, the game belongs to the players. We've got to give a lot of credit and a lot of praise to this group. A lot of work, not just in preseason, but last season, where we set a lot of these principles in place. We've adapted them and tried to tweak in relation to what we think will work. Unfortunately, the players are able to adapt to that and put it on the pitch. So yeah, we want to create a team that is very difficult to play against, that people don't enjoy playing against. And so far, the players have taken that mandate and transformed it into the pitch and into performances. So as I say, at the end of the day, you need good players to get good results, and that's what we have. We have very good players, and I feel strongly with the fact that they don't get enough praise and the due sort of appraisal from the community in relation to the South African football community. But yeah, it is what it is. We just have to continue working. What threats do we see? Well, it's going to be a difficult season. A lot of teams are getting better. I mean, even some of the games, you look at some of the results from yesterday. I mean, Stellenbosch are improving in leaps and bounds. Royal AM are extremely competitive and are showing consistency. And then you still have teams who are predominantly always in and around the competing pack, like Chiefs and Pirates and SuperSport, who are still looking to improve. So it's going to be a very difficult season. We still have to work extremely hard to make sure that we keep improving and keep working on the details. I mean, after Cape Town City, we won the trophy, and And you leave the game and you're like, my goodness, what a very good performance, especially in the first half. But as soon as you watch the game again and you do the corrections, you sit and you say, phew, so many of these mistakes in our schemes, and not just from individual mistakes. I'm not talking individual, I'm talking structurally and in relation to the scheme. So we have a lot of work to do, and the players understand this, and the players know that at Mamelodi Sundowns, complacency is not an attribute that is used to describe our performances.
Coach, two questions from Velile regarding the ladies team and the Mamelodi Sundowns ladies team. They've won their league with 61 points. In the game today, the other two teams played to a draw, so that means they are the champions. Your message to the ladies team and the coach Jerry and Agnes Nkosi.
Yeah, no, Shoop's fantastic. We are so proud of them. They continue to raise the flag of this beautiful institution. And congratulations to Coach Jerry, who's not just a colleague, but someone that I admire. Huge respect for Coach Jerry and his consistency, his mentality, and his ability to transmit this incredible spirit into our women's team. And they are very important with regards to setting what we call football heritage. But at the same time, we appreciate the pressure that they put on us, because the more they win is the more pressure we have to continue to win. So iron sharpens iron, and we are just very fortunate that we can call them our sisters, our brothers and sisters. But in a very humble way, we want to congratulate them and wish them all the best with regards to continuing in all their endeavors, particularly on the African continent. So yeah, congratulations, another milestone, another league title. And we are very proud, and I'm sure I speak on behalf of the entire football club in extending our happiness and gratitude for all the hard work and the commitment that they continue to show towards the badge.
A follow-up question is regarding what you just mentioned about the CAF Champions League. Just a message to the team in Egypt.
Yeah, no, well, they know what to do. I mean, it's so clear that they continue to win. So I think I'm the last person to give advice, but all we can do is wish them all the best from us, the senior team, from the players, from the technical staff. We are extremely proud of them, and ours is just to say to them, continue raising the flag, not just of this beautiful club, but also of the country, and continue making us proud.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you so much.
The media.
Thank you.